The president, watch all he's saying about everybody and what he's doing to everybody. You will not be an exception. No? When did you meet him? You met him after Atiku defeated him out of frustration he ran to you. Be careful.
If I open my can of worms and maggots on Wike, but I'm waiting for him. His territory that he's trying to practice is my own primary constituency.
Hi guys, I be one who discuss about Wike because they say when you dey greedy or when 90% of people with around you they complain of one thing, you need to check yourself because it means it's something they wrong in your life where you dey live. Wike, we all know what Wike Fubara be get based on the River State election. But apart from that, 90% of people with around Wike be come out and all of them na bad thing, bad information, bad thing about you. Then they talk. Somebody will write them out. Read them out for now. To wait for you people to know how greedy human being be. You serve as a local government chairman, number 1. You serve as the chief of staff, number 2. You serve as state minister of education, number 3. You serve as the minister of education, number 4. You serve as a governor for 8 years, number 5. You are now serving as a minister of FCC, number 6. Yet you are not satisfied. What do you want? To let you know how human being they greedy rich. So before I move further, let me start with DINO, based on DINO experience with Wike. Then after DINO, the next person go talk. When I just sit down, when I hear the kind of person where Wike be.
My primary business is other people's businesses. If I open my can of worms and maggots on Wike, but I'm waiting for him. His territory that he's trying to practice is my own primary constituency, and I'm waiting for him. He's a pretentious character, he's a liar, and he has no integrity, no iota of integrity. Wike was calling me when Atiku Abubakar was to announce his running mates. I have records and I've printed it out and I'm waiting for him. He called me 19 times in 2 hours, begging us to convince Atiku Abubakar to make him the vice presidential candidate. So when I see him lying on TV, because of the south of this country, because of southern Nigeria, the reason moves to south, you that were lobbying us and begging us, promising us heaven and earth to convince Atiku Abubakar to make you vice presidential candidate, to the extent that he was at the airport. I have a video. He spent hours in the airport waiting for me to call him to say, Atiku have picked you as a... He was at the airport here, waiting, calling me. He was calling me, my brother and friend, who is were in the Senate together, was also calling me that day. I have witnesses. I even gave the phone to Abdul Ningi to speak with him. I gave the phone to Senator Zamiri to speak with him. He was begging all of us, promising heaven and earth. Atiku should announce him. It was around 1 or so that I told him, Oga, nobody will give you vice president. That was when he left and then flew back to... So the man who was so desperate to be vice president, because you didn't get it, you now started a southern agenda. I don't believe in such unprincipled, zero integrity character like Nyesom Wike. The man, Wike was the one who brought Ayu. Wike was the one who sponsored Ayu. And that was why Wike made all the governors to endorse Ayu. That's why there was no election in the national chairman's office during the convention. Ayu was unopposed. Now you are saying Ayu must go, you want to go to the south. Maybe because of the alcohol he took. Maybe he thought Ayu is from Abia State when he was supporting him. Because Ayu is from the north. You are the one that brought Ayu. When did you now realize that Ayu is a northerner? But he was doing that time to satisfy his own selfish ambition of becoming the presidential candidate from the south. So he doesn't want the chairmanship at that time to go to the south so that it will not affect his ambition of becoming president from the south. So he pushed the chairmanship to the north and thinking he will be able to bribe Ayu to produce him as the presidential candidate. When Ayu refused to do the wrong thing, then Ayu became an enemy. Is it not the same Wike that removed his brother, his mentor, Prince Uche Secondus, as the national chairman of the party? If you love the South so much, why did you remove a Southerner to bring a Northerner? Today you are saying chairmanship must go to the South. Was the chairmanship not in the South? Was it not you, Wike, who went to court, who did everything, expelled him from his ward? So a character who is not stable like that, who is influenced by alcohol and other things I don't know, should not be taken seriously.
There's nothing happening in Rivers State that has anything to do with the interests of the sitting president. It's about the interests of Nyesom Wike, which he thinks can be elevated to constitutional interest, which he thinks can be elevated to a democratic interest, which he thinks can be elevated to judicial interest. Our laws will be changed because of him. Our democratic process will be changed because of him. Our police force will work out for him. And I'll ask the question, as who? As who? So we have pampered this thing over the time. Everybody is rolling his sleeve. Everybody. Nigerians have had enough. And those who are doing this are not helping the government. And today, you remember their political journey. Today, Azotan Batadem, who helped them, may not be a good man. Rotimi Amechi is not a good man, even his wife too. Those who used to cook for them. Peter Odili is no longer their overall leader, no longer a good person. Amechi is no longer a good person. His friend Andrew Ba is no longer a good person. Sekibo, all of them are no longer good people. Alimodu Sheriff them, Iyachu Ayu them, Atiku Abubakar, everybody, Okowa them, they're no longer his friends. Paseki no longer his friends. Mr. President, watch all he's saying about everybody and what he's doing to everybody. You will not be an exception. No? When did you meet him? You met him after Atiku defeated him, out of frustration he ran to you. Be careful. Because when he will tell us your own story, just be very careful. Protect yourself while you are using him for what he's doing. You know, but be careful for your own good. Because he will also tell your own story based on what he's seeing now. Look at everybody from beginning till the end. He has one negative story. So let his personal interest be separated from your government. Because Rivers people will defend their government and their right to constitutionalism. No apologies about that. That's why they are on the street now as I speak to defend it. And those opposition coalition will have all of us want Nigeria to move through this trying moment. But we cannot cooperate with you if those.
Well, let me also say that it is quite unfortunate that the Nigerian police force, led by the Inspector General of Police, have reduced itself to be used by Chief Banisayi Sobese Wike, the FCT minister. Is quite unfortunate, and Rivers people are watching that Wike has reduced himself to want to even be the president of this country. We have a president, for God's sake. Wike cannot be in Abuja and govern. We can't have two governors in our state. We already have a governor, Sasmila Fubara. We voted. Wike has done his tenure for 8 years. He has allowed Fubara to do his tenure. What he's doing is just because this is the structure. He's crying for the structure. We have followed the structure from him. This is the structure of Rivers. This is the grassroots. Rivers have rejected Wike. What they are doing is just protest. Also remember when Atiku and others did protest. You are calling them SUG president, Sudan Union. Today Wike has led men of integrity on the street of Atako to start protesting. So let me say that what goes around comes around. So whatever you do will come back for you. What Wike did to Rotimi Amechi is what is happening to him now. So nobody should be afraid. That is law of karma.